One of the things that real estate agents say over and over and over on social media is it's a great time to buy real estate and it's a great time to sell real estate. I got to be honest with you, it drives me a little nuts. My name's Scott Gregory, and I've been selling real estate here along the Emerald Coast for more than 20 years. And that's one of those sayings that real estate agents like to put out there. It's a great time to buy, it's a great time to sell. How do you know? Is my answer. How do you know is my thought. You know, you know who it's good for when somebody says that? The agent, because the agent gets paid. The truth of the matter is we don't know if it's a good time to buy or sell real estate. We don't know if it's a good time for you until and only until we sit down and we have a conversation and we find out some things about what your plans are. Okay? You can't make a general statement like that. It's just it doesn't mean anything. It's trite. It just doesn't. You can't make a statement like that. You need to sit down with somebody who's thinking of buying or selling real estate, and you need to help them self-discover why they're doing this. And sometimes even buyers and sellers haven't thought it all the way through, right? They might think a little bit. I'm thinking of selling. It's crossed my mind. Maybe I'll buy something. Maybe this is the year I move up or buy a vacation home. Even they haven't come to a conclusion on that. And that's part of my job. It's to help them self-discover, is this really a good time to buy or sell real estate? Okay. The first thing I need to know is, why are they thinking about this in the first place? Okay. Why are we even having this conversation? What is this going to help them accomplish? If they buy or sell, where are they going with this? What joy will it bring them and their family if they go ahead and they make this transaction? On the flip side, what pain will it help them avoid? There's a lot of pain in things these days, and buying or selling real estate can often alleviate those pains. And then you also need to ask, does it make good financial sense for them to do this now? Okay. And you'll notice that's the fifth thing I brought up here. Okay. It wasn't the first thing. We all like to sit here and we all like to talk about, how this is a dollars and cents issue, and it's all about the money and it's all about the timing and so on and so forth. A lot of times it's not when it comes to real estate. There's things that are much, much, much more important. Now, over time, real estate has always won. It's always proven to be a great investment over time. Doesn't mean it doesn't go down sometimes, okay? But it's always been a great investment over time, okay? But a lot of times we're not making these decisions based upon, the bottom line in dollars and cents. We need a place to live, right? We need a place to enjoy our families, for the kids to grow up. Once the kids leave, maybe the house is too big and we need to downsize. These are, these are not necessarily all financial decisions. Although, the fact that you've invested in real estate oftentimes makes the difference, oftentimes between someone being able to retire and not able to retire, right? If they didn't have that equity, if they didn't pay that loan down over time, it gives people options as they age. So, a lot of times, one of the things I'm hearing over and over, we all like to treat it like we need to time the market perfectly, right? We're going to time the market perfectly. And I've been hearing this over and over and over. I'm waiting for the market to crash. Okay. And my question is, if you're waiting for the market to crash, what reason do you have that that's going to happen anytime soon? Really? Last year, everybody thought the market was going to go down, and things crept up little by little by little by little by little, and they kept. And now, as we're sitting here, we're getting into late summer 2024 as I'm recording this, and we're staying about here. We're going down a little, maybe. Properties, obviously buyers have more inventory. Obviously, properties are sitting on the market, and pricing and marketing of the property become vital, vital, vital to get a property sold today on your time frame. But the market hasn't crashed, even though interest rates went up to 5 and 6 and 7%. Market didn't crash, right? Now we're getting a lot of people talking about I'm not doing anything until after the election, after the presidential election. Okay, we can do that, but let me ask. Let's go back to when Barack Obama was in office. Was real estate doing okay? It was. When Donald Trump was in office, was real estate doing okay? Yeah. When Joe Biden was in office, he's in office now. Someone new will be in office come January. Real estate's still doing okay. So it didn't really matter, did it, who was in the Oval Office? What matters is you. What matters is your goals, what you want to accomplish through buying and selling real estate, and getting complete clarity on why you're doing that. Okay? The market crashed the last time because of faulty lending. Faulty lending, bad appraisals, no doc loans. If anybody had a good credit score, they can get whatever money they wanted. That was a recipe for disaster. And a lot of people did see that coming, and we all should have seen it coming. Okay, there was a good reason for that. Okay, real estate's going to go up, real estate's going to go down a little bit, but historically, it's not going to change a whole lot. It's just not going to. I mean, we don't have a crystal ball, nothing's guaranteed, but there's nothing to show that it will. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, you are doing this for some reason in your life right now. Okay. What I would like for you to do is have a conversation with me about this. Okay. Let's talk about it. No pressure. Let's find out if you should be selling or if you should be buying. I talk to people all the time and I'll go, I don't think this is the right time for you based upon what you're telling me. And you can't always say it's always a good time to buy and it's always a good time to sell, because it's not, right? But the one thing I would encourage is don't necessarily let fear of anything get in the way of you using real estate as a vehicle to get what you want in your life, right? That we don't want to do. And that oftentimes we let that happen oftentimes, just basically out of fear that something isn't going to go the way that we want it to go. Okay. Let's sit down. If you're thinking of buying or selling, even if you've got some reservations about anything whatsoever, let's just sit down and talk. Okay, let's have a conversation. We'll have a Zoom meeting. We'll have a phone conversation. We can have a cup of coffee if you're here locally. And let's talk it through and see if it makes sense for you. That's really the best way to do it. I'm not here to pressure anybody when it comes to real estate. I'm here to be your consultant. I'm here to help you self-discover why this is or is not a good move for you. And I would love to help you do that. If I can help you do that, I want you to do one of a couple things. You can call or text me anytime at 850-677-1630. Also, if you're seeing this on social media or if you're seeing on YouTube, there should be a link where you can schedule an appointment with me if you'd like. And, we could jump on the phone, jump on a Zoom, whatever you prefer, and just talk things through and see if it makes sense. So maybe it is a great time to buy. Maybe it's a great time to sell. Maybe it isn't. Let's self-discover that. Let's discover that together and help you to self-discover this. I'm Scott Gregory. Thanks for watching.